On TV show on CMTV. Yes, today is Saturday and it is that time for us to bring it on, people. Of course, it is that time for us to bring it on. And for those of you who are just joining us for the first time on this program, this is the Bring It On TV show, and I am your host, Tabi Anne. And on this show, we actually discuss topics which are geared towards bringing change to our community, bringing change to our society and to ourselves. Because they say change starts from within, right? If you can't change yourself, then you can't actually impact your community. But people, today we have another topic for you, which is going to be just amazing and it's just right for the moment. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. So if there's people some persons who haven't actually rushed to their seats, please tell your neighbors that it's time for the Bring It On TV show. For those who actually have their sisters, tell your sisters it's time for the Bring It On TV show. Tell your brothers it's time for the Bring It On TV show. It's time for us to discuss something that will bring change to our lives and to our community. And our topic for today is really amazing. But I'm going to be giving you an intro into our topic when we'll be right back after this jingle. Welcome back, televiewers, to this amazing hour. It is the hour of change. It is the hour of change, people. Today is Saturday, like I said, and this is the Bring It On TV show, and I am your host, Tabi Anne. And our topic for today is, or rather, our question for today is it impossible for youth to discover and make good use of their potentials? Is it impossible for youth to discover and make good use of their potential? What do you think about this? Tell us, because we are ready and we are open to getting your contributions. And don't forget to tell us where you're writing from and tell us your name, because we indeed celebrate our bringers of change, isn't it? We are all bringers of change into our community and into our life and in the lives of others. So we get to celebrate one another. Indeed, we are the Bringers Nation. And our question is it impossible for youths to discover and make good use of their potentials? Is it impossible for youths to discover and make good use of their potentials? And our contact is 678-02-8885. 678-02-8885. Tell us what you think about this topic. I'm sure most of you are keen and really wondering what potentials are. Because I myself am really intrigued and I want to know what potentials are all about. And like I said, and like it's always been with our editions, we always have a wonderful guest who is always there to tell us about our topics and give us rich insights into these things and how we can manifest them in our day-to-day lives and how we can make it better in our world and make our community a better place. And like I said, our question is it impossible for youth to discover and make good use of their potentials? What do you think about this? Our contact is on the screen, 678-02-8885. 678-02-8885. What are potentials, people? We are getting right into that part of the show. And the guest with us today is Mr. Leke Joshua. He is a volunteer with Seeds Cameroon, right? It's Seeds Cameroon. And he's volunteering with them in the project Teens for Teens. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. It's really something amazing. So for those of you who are actually not on your seats right now, please hurry up. And we'll be going to our guest for him to tell us about himself. I'm sure most of you are always eager about this part because I myself am eager about it. So, sir, you're welcome to the Bring It On TV show.
Thank you very much, Tabi Anne.
It's a privilege to have you.
Okay.
And I'm sure our viewers, because I don't know who you are. Trust me, I don't know. Our viewers too don't know. So they actually want to know who you are, and I also want to know. I want to know who you are. So please, can you tell us?
Okay. As I just said, my name is Nkembi Joshua. I am a leader.
Okay.
I am into showbiz, acting, I do modeling.
Okay.
Okay. And I am an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yeah, so I am actually the CEO of Cleansing Stash. It's something I bought of myself.
Okay.
But most importantly, amongst all of this, I am a volunteer.
All right. Wow, that's really amazing. Yeah. And you're a volunteer with?
I am a volunteer with Seeds Cameroon.
Okay.
And we are actually having our first project called Teens for Teens.
Okay, wow, that's really amazing. So we'll be getting into that project.
Okay.
I'm sure our viewers actually want to know what this project is all about. Like, things for teens. It's not things for things. It's teens for teens, as in TEENS for teens. TEENS. Teens for teens, right? So that's what we actually are talking about in a brief. But we'll be getting into our question, which is it impossible for youth to discover and make good use of their potentials? All right. So, Mr. Leke Joshua, I believe that you said you are a volunteer with Seeds Cameroon, and it is a foundation. Now, can you tell us what Seeds Foundation is all about?
Well, Seeds Cameroon is an NGO brought up by youths. Okay. They are made up of persons like myself. We are all youths. There's no old person there.
Okay.
So this idea was brought up because we realized that there are many youths out there. In fact, we realize that each and every person here on earth has a seed in him.
Okay.
We all have that potential, as you say, to do something, to contribute to the world, because we were sent to the world as individuals, but as one.
Yeah.
Because we all have potentials that help us to live as community and to become one. So we believe that if each and everyone attains the potential, the world will be a better place. But sad truth is that not everybody attains that. So we come together as an NGO to be able to see how we can help the youth, help those around to be able to attain their own potentials.
Wow. And that's indirectly helping each other's youths to build themselves. That's
themselves.
Really amazing. Community build up. That's really amazing. See, they actually help each other grow. That's actually something intriguing. I'm learning something today, and I'm sure our viewers are learning something today. Help one another grow. I just picked that up, and the show just started. People, it's getting hot. So now, we actually have this. I'm sure you mentioned potentials.
Yeah, potentials.
You guys pay more attention to potentials. So what are potentials?
Well, I believe potentials are activities or tasks, right?
Yeah.
That one is excels at without stress.
Okay.
You know, it's more like, I would like to just use like a synonym to talent. There are these things that you can do that it's yours, you don't have to stress a lot, even if you've never done it before.
Yeah.
Once you're exposed to it, it comes with so much ease to you. I believe those are our potentials.
Okay, so people, I guess you guys are picking up picky, like those things that the ability for you to do things without ease.
To do activities or tasks with relative ease.
To do activities or tasks with relative ease.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's really amazing. So actually, I think I can drink water with ease. Does that actually mean I have a potential in drinking water?
You have a potential in drinking water.
That's really amazing. And now I'll get into the next question. So viewers, please stop laughing at me now. Please. So we actually have this other question which says that you've actually given us a definition of potentials.
Yeah.
And I'm sure our viewers have picked that up already. So I want to understand, is potential broken down into different types, or is just when you talk of potential, it just comes under one particular thing?
No, potential is divided, is broken down to different types. There are different kinds of potentials.
Okay.
You get. There are, let's take for example, your potential is, or you may have a skill which is which is unique to you. Maybe in a room of 10 people, that skill is unique only to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe that's what we call potential.
So, for example, you have somebody who actually is gifted in bricklaying, or should I say gifted in carpentry.
Yeah.
So that's a potential.
It's a potential.
Oh wow!
You can see that that person might never have actually been a tapper before, and maybe let's say he goes to the field and then they take him there and are training him and others, and then he finds out that others are having stress trying to learn, but the moment he gets there, once he sees, he can do.
Okay.
Now, it can also be that he is a fast learner. That's another potential, that he learns relatively fast.
Yeah.
But if he goes to other domains and try to learn, and then he sees that it does not come as easy as him tapping that palm wine, then basically that's his potential, that's his talent, that's his skill. It was designed to be like that.
All right, that's really amazing. I'm learning. I'm learning. You know, I'm really learning.
I'm also learning.
I'm learning. Viewers, please, I'm learning. I don't know about you guys. Please keep your eyes open, keep your minds open. Receive these ideas, because as for me, don't come and ask me, because I'll not share. I don't have the mindset to share. This one today like this, I'm not sharing. Don't ask me anything. So we actually have this other question for you, and it says, how can these potentials be discovered?
How can your potentials be discovered? First, I believe to discover your potentials, you must, first of all, know yourself.
Yeah.
You must get into deep search. You must spend time with yourself to know what I like and what I don't like, because from what you like, you like something that comes to you ease. You understand now? So from what you like, you can start sieving out the things that can be your potential or not. But then you cannot really have a good appraisal of what you like or not if you don't expose yourself into the world. You need to expose yourself. You need to try new things, because only when you try new things, you know, I am actually very good at this. I am good at this. I suck at this. You get. So from when you expose yourself well, you get to know yourself, you know your personality. From there, I think you'll be able to identify. Even I believe, not think, that you'll be able to identify your potential.
All right, that's really amazing. And viewers, our lines are open. Our lines are open, and our contact is 6780-8885. 6780-8885. And our question for the day is it impossible for youths to discover and make good use of their potentials? Is it impossible for youths to discover and make good use of our potentials, or of their potentials rather? And the lines are open. Our contact is 678-028885. 678-028885. Send in your contributions, because we indeed want to know what you think about this. You know, you might never really know what you actually have in your mind is a gold mine, and you can actually share with people and learn from it until you actually put it out there and someone is like, oh, thank you. So please put this out, and we actually want to read it. And we also don't forget to send in your name and where you're writing from, because we want to celebrate you on this show. Trust me, this is September to remember. It is a September to remember, and we indeed are going to remember you for the rest of our editions, or for the rest of our month and for the rest of the year. And our question is it impossible for youths to discover and make good use of their potentials? And our guest has actually been giving us insights on what potentials are all about. And he has actually given us examples of what potentials too can be in our lives as individuals, and the things we can actually harness in us that makes us have, or give us the possibilities of having potentials in us which are hidden. Now, we will be going back to our guest, because like I said, it's always about our guest, right? It's about the guest giving us knowledge that we'll actually use to make change, or to impact change in our community and in our lives as a whole. So going back to our guest, you made mention of Seeds Cameroon.
Yeah.
And you say you have a project you're working on right now, which is Teens for Teens. So what is Teens for Teens all about?
Well, Teens for Teens actually is just basically it is teens helping out teens.
Teens helping out teens. So in another way, we can say youth helping out youth.
That's it.
Okay.
So the project was born because we found out that in the country right now, there are, in as much as it's a lot of confusion, a lot of calamities around, there's bad things are going around.
Yeah.
But there are still some people that have it good. There are some people that have it easy.
Yeah.
And there are some people that are suffering. So now, from this, we are like, okay, if these people that have enough, these people that have a lot can help out these people that are suffering, I think the world will be a better place. Okay. And this notion came out from the founder of the project, Mary Leke. She was like, if 10 youths came together and gave 1,000 francs,
yeah,
that can give about 10,000 francs. That can send, I think, a primary school child to government school.
Yeah,
it's possible. And there are a lot of these children out there. If you just, I believe, you just in our quarters be able to identify some of these IDP kids that don't go to school. And the sad thing is that, not that it's like some of them, they don't even know how to read and write and even count.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very sad, because these are our future of tomorrow. These are the people whose potential are supposed to help build the world to the better place it is tomorrow. So I actually weep, because if these kids don't get this, if these people don't get their potential explored, they might lose it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So now that's our goal. We see that if we come together as youth, if we come together, all of us, we may be able to make this happen. The program, all in all, is just to be able to help youth to be, when your parents sit down at home, this is just an aside though.
Yeah.
Because at the end of it, the only thing you get at the end of this project is just that altruistic feeling that what you helped out someone.
Yeah.
You actually made a difference in someone's life.
That feeling of fulfillment.
That feeling of fulfillment.
Yeah.
Just imagine your father sitting at the end of the year, and then you bring your results in that he had, let's say, the university at 3.9 GPA, and it's like, that's my son. I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to have the feeling with someone to help out a child like that? To you to know that you've impacted someone's life, because at times we fool ourselves that we want to come to life, we want to just live, we eat, we drink, we go to bed, we wake up, eat, drink, and it's so easy. That's boring. In fact, if you have the money to die, you do that for 1 week, I believe you know the house again the next day.
Yeah.
It becomes so monotonous. But then, if you're able to try to do something to help out another person, you feel different. If you see somebody that, I think all of us have experienced this, when you help out someone who is in need, I don't think, he doesn't give you anything, and you don't expect anything, you're just happy that you're able to help out that person.
Yeah.
And I believe that youths need to get up, because this is the moment we are spending so much on things that don't matter. At times you spend money, you drink about how many amount of beers. It's good, it's good to enjoy your life, but then if there is a possibility for you to help someone or to make a difference in someone's life, I believe we should take it.
Yeah.
Now, this project generally we encourage is mostly for youth, because we want youths to be able to get out to help other youths. But then it's open for everybody.
Yeah. Okay, it's open for everyone.
Because at the tail end, the people who are in need are the children.
Okay, it's open for everyone who wants to partner with you.
It's open. We are there if you want to partner with us,
Yeah.
if you want to be a donor,
Yeah.
and if you want to be a volunteer. Like I myself, I'm a volunteer.
Okay.
You can volunteer with us. You come to get on the field, where you actually see these cases, because I've been on the field, and believe me, if you feel like your life is stressful, you feel like you're underprivileged and all these things, when you go on the field to see these cases, my brother, you go and thank God. You go and give thanksgiving in church that Papa God, you're taking care of me. Yeah.
Wow.
It's as serious as that.
Wow.
Because there are cases out there that are so sad. The other day we went out on the field, and then we met with this lady. She was from where is that? She was from Bamenda.
Okay.
A village in Bamenda where things are really hot. She was there with her husband. When things got shaky, the husband left her.
Oh wow.
The husband left her with another person. Left her with a child alone in Bamenda. Without shooting, everybody was fleeing. He fled and left the wife behind with the child, with the mother and child, without giving any money, any chance for them to leave. Yeah. She struggled. She fled from there to come to Boya, to come and see how she can get into. She knew nobody Boya here. Who does she know? She came, she struggled to get maybe one of her tribesmates to help her. They tried to help her, and then she lived in the tribesmate's house. And then, with time, she had to get out.
Okay.
She got out of the house, and then, where she is, I don't think where she lives. I don't think it's fit for someone. Yes, it is. Wow. And you see the little child, a little girl full of potential. She has a seed in her. Wow. That if that seed is watered, she can do something. That may be a doctor, that may be an engineer, that may be someone who is supposed to be the next president of this country. Wow. Someone who can make a difference in the country. That's really amazing. But there she is, her future is unknown. She is not able to go to school because the mother just struggles to see how she can make food for them to eat. Yeah. Because if they don't eat, if they don't live, then what point even education? That's the primary instincts to live. All right, so that's where Seeds Cameroon comes in now. That's our vision. We want to see how we can help these people, these kids that are in need of help, not because they wish, not because they don't want to go to school, but because of conditions, circumstances. Because these parents have left from their areas where maybe they were able to send children, like farms, because these areas where farmlands. Yeah. People so get actually move to other areas to get comfortable. You have no farms, you have nothing. No, we have to start from scratch. So that kid generally has maybe how many years with the child being house for going to school. So that's where Seeds Cameroon comes in, and it's trying to get these kids out of this situation and then put them in school. And that's where you say they're watering their seeds. Come on, that's really amazing, people. Isn't this amazing? And our question is on the screen. I'm sure most of our viewers are really open, and you're getting insights. Like Seeds Cameroon is here,
and it's giving its opportunities to kids. And it's calling on partners and donors who are willing and open and who are moved to impact one's life and to water the seeds and the potentials in the life of these children. So now we're getting to our questions. Don't forget, our question is it impossible for youth to discover and make good use of their potentials? Is it impossible for youth to discover and make good use of their potentials? Viewers, what do you think about this? Is it impossible for youth to discover and make good use of their potentials? Tell us what you think about this. And our contact is on the screen, 678028885, 678028885. Our lines are open. Send in your contribution, and we don't move from your seat though. Don't move, because after this break, we are still getting into this topic and touching onto hotter points, So don't move from your seat, and see you right after the break.